Hello YouTube, this is once again your poster child for overactive brain disorder, and this is another Ivory Watchtower production. This one's called What Can I Add? And it's a very simple one. We're going to show you some various things, and we're going to ask you, what can you add to these things to make them not what they are? Now, once you get to the point of, if you understand what my point is, because some of you are going to actually get the point of why I'm doing this long before it actually happens. I actually get to it. So when you do find out what it is and you figure it out, in your comments, feel free to leave a point. What point in the video did you realize what it was I was trying to get to? All right, let's start with let's start with our first example. Me. What could you add to me to make me not what I am? Well, let's see. Got all sorts of things here. Maybe I could take these headphones. Yeah, right here, stick them on. If I stop being a human because I've got these headphones on now, no. Sorry, still a human. I don't know, maybe I could take, like one of these little beads here. Yeah, one of these. Put them on. Yeah, I stopped being a human because of this? Guess not. Still, got arms, legs. Well, you're not seeing my legs, but it's a good thing. Yeah, I got the shirt on. Is adding shirts, does that make me not what I am? Does that make me not human? Because I've got the shirt on. No. I don't know. Maybe I could stick a cap on. These. Yay. Stop being a human? No, not yet. Oh, I know. I got an idea. Take these beads. What could you add to the beads to make them not beads? I mean, here, this one's got this nice little panther on it, with a little pendant. Now, you could argue that because it's got that, it's technically a necklace. But I mean, if someone said, "Hey, nice beads," you could sit there and go, "No, it's a necklace. It is not beads. It is a necklace." And even if I put them on me, does that make it not? Does that make me not me? No. No. So I got the two sets of beads now. Wow. Ooh. Here. Maybe a little clip-on tie. I could stick the clip-on tie on the bead, or I could even stick it on the shirt. Does this suddenly make it so that I'm not a human? No. Still a human. All right, let's get rid of this silly stuff. All right. Yeah. Get the hat off. Get this. I mean, I've already figured out that none of this stuff here could add to me and make me not me. I mean, we even did with the beads here that you could add this little pendant thing or whatever you want to call it, a little medallion. With the panther on it, and it's still just a set of beads. Now let's take something else. Let's take this pencil here. What could we add to the pencil to make it not a pencil? Well, there's all sorts of fun things you can add to it. It already has like a little mini eraser on it. Looks like it's been used a little bit. Hasn't been sharpened yet, but that's okay. Let's stick a little cap eraser on it. Wow, stencil. Yeah, I mean, look, it's even been painted with this stuff. It's actually like stuff from Cars on here. Yeah. I mean, even if it didn't have that on there, I mean, that was painted on there. It didn't stop being a pencil. All right. Yeah, maybe I can take a little rubber band. Maybe I can tie it around a few times just long enough so that it stays on there. Look, there's a rubber band on it. There's a little cap thing on it. It's still a pencil. Still a pencil. Let's remove this. Maybe I can take another pencil. Maybe you stick that on there. Use the rubber band to connect that up. And guess what? Still a pencil. I mean, it wouldn't even matter which way I attached it. For example, if I took it and decided I wanted to be weird and attached the second pencil on in this way. this. Still a pencil. And now, if you haven't figured it out by now, I'm coming to the actual reason that I'm making this. We get here, and once again, we get a fun little bit of a discussion from God's kingdom rules, man. Yeah, here we go. This time it deals with some of these quotes here from page 105, where it talks about progressively enlightened about the use of the cross. And the last two quotes, the first one's another one of these things where you look at the actual reference material, and it is something a little bit different. I urge you to actually go check it out. I'll put a link online to at the bottom of this to let you know where you can get an online copy of the book that they got this from, because when the first part does talk about the word staros, didn't it? Basically meant a pole, and because of this pole, they're saying that, well, that's what Jesus died on. He died on a pole. Didn't die on a cross. He was just a pole with nothing else attached to it. And but when you look through and just look past the original part where they got the thing from, read the whole thing in context, you'll see that they didn't think that Jesus died on a straight pole with nothing attached. But I just want to look at the last two quotes, because basically what they're saying is that the word staros basically meant a pole, and never, that's the thing, they're looking at the stuff, it never meant two pieces of wood joined at any angle. Now, so, like here, with this part of why I had the pencil here. Why, what can you attach to the pencil to make it not a pencil? What could you attach to the pole to make it not a pole? You just you can attach a person to it. Well, that's exactly what they're saying. They're saying Jesus was attached to it, and that didn't stop it from being a pole. What I'm just saying is that, like here, you can take it, and I'm going to actually do it so that it stays without me holding this time. And you can take this, but you could take another piece of wood, attach it to the first one, and to these Greeks who'd never seen a cross before, they sit there and look. Oh yeah, there's a pole there. Oh yeah, someone stuck another piece of wood there and hung a person on it. Yeah, it's still a pole. And so when you write about it, well, hey, it's a pole. It's only by the time you get to the Romans, who have been doing this for a while, they thought, maybe we should come up with another word for this. And then, so when they did come up with another word for it, they came up with CRUX. It basically is the word that we get our word cross from. And so these Romans who have been doing this for a while, they figured out that, hey, we can come up with a word that indicates that, yes, we're going to take this one pole, we're going to stick another cross beam across it, maybe stick a sign on it so it looks like the more traditional cross that know now, and hey, that's what we're going to kill people on, because, hey, we're Romans, we're pagans, we do that sort of stuff. Which, by the way, what would be a Christian form of execution? Anyway, let's get to the thing. That's basically my point here, is that, you're going, just because the word in the Greek, from the Greeks who didn't know what was going on, staros is, is like a pole. They look at this thing and say, oh yeah, there's a pole. And that's what they called it, Just because they didn't think, to mention that, hey, there was another cross piece on there. So this is what I was talking about. Just because we got a word that traditionally meant pole doesn't mean you could not have had something attached to it. After all, what can you attach to a pole to make it not a pole? Nothing, really. Anything you attached, even if it looks something like this, is going to be a pole. So Anyway, this is your poster child for overactive brain disorder signing off. And until we meet again, enjoy.